Hey guys, Rob from the Oscar Tiny House. Working on my solar panel setup today. Move this back so you guys can get a good view. Yep. So basically, I'll flip the viewfinder around so I can see. I have my two racks that are going to be going across just like this on the roof of the tiny house. Now what I'm doing is setting 3 panels in here so I can line up where all the holes are going to go before I drill, find out where the bolt holes are, and then I'm not in conflict with them. So I got my box here, I got one other panel already out, gonna put 2 more in here. Kind of a nasty windy day. Let's see if I can zoom in on our weather vane. Yep, it's going to town. And I'm just gonna start putting stuff together, and hopefully you guys will be able to see pretty well as I do this. It's wet out here. I'm using the older camera because I didn't want to chance it could rain again at any time, so I'm doing what I can get done. I have the second piece up at the tiny house. My dad gave me a hand doing that, so appreciate that. And we'll see. I'll show you in a minute. I didn't bother cutting the ends off because there wasn't much sticking out, so my measurements were okay that way. So I'll grab this last panel and we'll give me a good idea of where my measurements are gonna be, and then we'll go from there. Want to have it kind of a nice tight fit, so obviously I have just enough width here to do that. That's good. So the width of the tiny house, guys, believe it or not, there goes my box. I'm going to save that. Is from that hole to this hole. This side, these are right on the edge, flush with my vertical pieces. I have about, let's see, here's the hole here, and there's about this much space extra, so I'm not going to bother cutting it off. It'll be something for the ladder to hold on to. There it is there. I marked it when I was up on the roof there. So that's good. Now I have to ensure we can't have a gap here, so I'm going to push that and do what I can do to make sure we got a nice tight fit all the way down. And I got to lock these in place somehow, maybe with clamps, to ensure that nothing's going to happen. I could almost fit 4 on there. 3's plenty though. I think 3 was the... Now, just a second here. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure this out. So what I want to do, this is not in tight. I gotta clamp that somehow. Just thinking here, guys. So what I want to do actually is have the solar panels closer to the edge of the tiny house, so I can adjust them from, there's the damn cardboard again because of the wind, so I can adjust them from off the ladder so I don't have to go obviously all the way up on the roof, and hopefully I can reach in and grab that. So these have to be shoved this direction, and I'm only putting 2 up for this, but I want to pre-drill all 3, that way I don't have to do it when I'm up there type of thing, because that would be a nightmare for sure. Okay, so just trying to get the layout done properly here. It's going to be tricky. Okay, so this end I have to pull one panel down a bit. Now these aren't, I gotta line these up because one's longer right now than the other. I have to get a tape measure and do this properly so they're both the same. They're not even and they're not sticking out. God. Yeah, one's sticking out longer than the other one. So I'll have to figure that out. Just a minute.